An email from Ben Chu has been circulating online and fans are having a fit over it. So apparently Ben Chu, Johnny's attorney, sent Elaine an email confronting her and her team for their lies. The email read, "The suggestion that I or Mr. Depp's team would not take the health and safety of the litigants seriously is false and insulting." This comes after Elaine and her team made a motion for an appeal against the verdict in Virginia, and on one of their points they said that Johnny and his team never took care of the health and safety of both their staff and witnesses. The email continued by saying, "It is of a piece when you falsely accused one of my colleagues of a misrepresentation concerning document production, which turned out to be your own mistake, for which you never apologized, and when you falsely accused another of sexism, for which the reconciliator reprimanded you, and for which you never apologized. Honestly, it's very sad and disheartening that a lawyer of Elaine's caliber still goes around falsely accusing people and not owning up to their mistakes." This also happened right after the trial, where we saw Elaine showing up in multiple shows suggesting that the judge had been biased during trial and that the jury never had their own opinion but followed the public sentiments.
And we are joined now by Amber Heard's attorney, Elaine Charlson-Bredohoff. Good morning to you. It's good to see you. First question, how is Amber doing? We saw her hearing that verdict. It took a long time to read. It was a sweeping verdict for Johnny Depp.
This showed that Elaine thrived on putting blame on others, and even after the backlash she received from the public, she never apologized. The email continued, "When you took over as Ms. Heard's third lead counsel in this case, I received a call from a respected Fairfax practitioner warning of this type of behavior, but am appalled nonetheless. It seems like people already know how conniving Elaine is and are even giving warning advice to their colleagues. Well, this is something that she has in common with her client. Perjury." The email then concluded, "We will not be bullied, and I am confident the court will again recognize her accusations for what they are." Obviously, now that the entire world know of Amber and her team, it will be very easy for the court to see in between the lies her team have tried cooking up for the appeal. From all the struggling and stuttering Elaine went through in court, it was pretty obvious that she was an incompetent lawyer and she relied a lot on making up stuff.
And do you recall? I'm trying. Did the medical records reflect about your nose?
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
I'll sustain the objection.
A fan who also noticed the same said, "I haven't read one thing between the lawyers. When I did watch Elaine, I saw a lot of left brain versus right brain confusion, deer caught in the headlight moments, and what my mom says in the South. Just throwing the kitchen sink at every moment possible to see what would stick. Touch of early confusion, forgetfulness, and I was not clear if she was a lawyer or blast from the past." When we all were watching the trial, we thought that Amber's team was struggling because of the pressure they were under due to the media, and even when Amber's team objected to their own witness, we only sympathized. No, after seeing how manipulative and cunning Elaine and her team are, that's no longer something we believe anymore. A fan said, "Hey guys, remember back near the end of the trial when we were all giving Elaine the benefit of the doubt, saying she's just doing her job as a lawyer. She's not a bad person. Man, were we gullible back then." Another replied, "I am deeply ashamed of my actions. I yelled at more than a few people to have some compassion for the poor woman. I'd like to apologize to every one of them now. It was very bad judgment on my part. Actually, when there was a rumor that Amber was harassing her counsel, and when we even saw her walking out on them in court, we thought they had a very bad client. Turns out they are no different themselves." A fan said, "When the trial was still ongoing, I actually felt a little bad for her for having such a shitty client. The stuff that she did and came out about her afterwards completely changed my mind. She literally brings shame to a profession that is already unpopular. Disgraceful human being. We hope everyone realizes the kind of people Amber and her team are and stays as far away from them as possible." That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.